Hi everyone, and welcome to your weekly Pick a Card Tarot readings for the week of March 3rd. If we haven't met, my name is Sydney, I'm the tarot guy next door, and I use my occult knowledge and intuition to help guide you towards the life you want. If you have a question you want to ask the card, you'll find information on how to get a private reading below. And if you want to learn how to read the cards, you'll find information on my beginner's course below. I'll be doing 5-card open readings, and here are the decks that I have for you. We have the Tarot de Marseille with White Crystal, the Astro Matrix Tarot with Dongling Jade, and the Tarot of the Divine with Tourmaline. We also have 4 different oracle cards to choose from 4 different decks. So go ahead and pick which tarot deck and which oracle card resonate with you the most. It's totally fine if you're drawn to more than one. And as always, you can pause this video if you need more time. As always with collective readings, take what resonates with you and leave aside what doesn't. If you want to jump straight to your reading, you'll find timestamps below. And with that, let's go right to the readings. Alright, group 1, let's see what we have for you for this week. Oh yeah, that's true. My carnelian pyramid is huge, so I don't line it up with the corner. And let's see how the pyramid placement is. Ooh, nice. All right. Beautiful. All right, I will see you right now. Group 1, the metaphor that best summarizes this energy is that of rafting through the rapids together, but successfully. The thing that jumped out to me immediately is how all 3 of these people are, all looking in the same direction. And it should be pretty clear which one of these 3 people you are. We have the Major Arcana card in the form of the Pope, we have a King, and we have a Page. So in terms of levels of experience and agency, it should be pretty clear. Remember, we all have the entire deck inside of us, so any card can be any gender. These are 3 men represented on the cards. So, and given that the only 2 pips in the whole thing are a 9 and a deuce, it's very difficult for me to go into much more detail besides the overall vibe. Obviously, when I read Marseille, I tend to read different people as different people. I don't like to, combine people into one person like tangibly that this situation represents, But yeah, the turbulence comes through with the Wheel of Fortune here, which I read a bit differently than Rider-Waite's style. But, oh yeah, the other thing that I want to mention, I'm not sure what the relationship is between the tournament and the penultimate completion that is represented by the 9 of Coins here, but no matter which one caused the other, or the relationship between the 2, there's some effective decision-making in a team collaboration. So yeah, that's great. If you liked your reading, please give this video a like, and you can use the timestamps in the description below to jump to your oracle card reading. I'll see you there. Yeah. All right, group 2. Let's see what we have for you for this week. Pyramid placement is pretty good. Okay. That's funny with the Sun and the 4 of Swords being the only upright things in the entire reading is pretty interesting. Yeah. Oh, it's hard to tell because of the colors, but I think that the Hermit was peeping out of frame a bit. But that being said, I'm gonna stare at these cards for a bit. Group 2, it's really funny that I'm recording this on Super Bowl Sunday because the metaphor that best represents this is that of winning the Super Bowl and kind of the rest and recuperation that comes after all the training and effort that goes into projects like this. Because like all these cards are happy cards, or at least there are no scare cards anywhere here, but almost all of the reading is reversed. And with the Four of Swords being upright in the middle of this and the Sun being upright at the bottom of everything, it kind of lends into how all of these themes play together. This is, the ultimate success of the world with the wisdom that comes with it, and collaboration, wise decisions, wise allocation of resources. Yeah, it's really looking like, well, okay, I don't know if you're still playing the Super Bowl, or maybe you're, still in the playoffs and not even sure if you're gonna get to the Super Bowl. But the metaphor here is really that of crossing a finish line and the exhaustion that accompanies it when it's a huge project, combined with the opportunity that it opens up. Like I say all the time, and this comes up everywhere in the tarot, because it's like a cycle. The world card, it loops back to the beginning, to the Fool, and that kind of thing. So enjoy it, enjoy the lessons, and this is looking like a time to not neglect your rest, and there's a lot of joy and clarity that is available through that. If you liked your reading, please give this video a like, and you can use the timestamps in the description below to jump to your Oracle card reading. All right, group 3, let's see what we have for you for this week. As usual, I'm going to name all the cards here. So this is the Seven of Swords. What is this? Queen of Wands reversed. The Nine of Wands. Justice. And the Queen of Cups in the middle. And this is the Eight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So my pyramid placement is pretty good. This should be, ooh, okay. I was a little low last reading. The bottom of the card that was in this position was dark, so it was hard to tell. But anyway, I will see you right now. Group 3, sometimes in life you got to make tough calls. The reason that I'm opening with that is because the vibe here, it's like getting a win, but being disappointed in how you had to go about it. I'm thinking mainly about the Seven of Swords, which is, it gets a bad rap in most tarot circles, often associated with lying, cheating, and stealing, which is definitely happening from the standpoint of the people whose swords are being stolen by the Seven of Swords guy, right? But this Queen of Wands reversed is also playing into this. So she's the only reverse card in all of this. And it's funny that, because the two queens here jumped out immediately after I paused. And I found it fascinating that the passive queen is upright and the dynamic queen is in reverse. So it's kind of like, oh, and I don't want to lay on what I just said too long. The thing is with the Queen of Wands, she's often associated with bold, assertive confidence, and with that being the only reverse card in everything, that's where the being down on yourself for not having played it perfectly. But again, in life, sometimes you got to get a bit shrewd and you got to, think outside the box, to use the cliche, and really think of options that aren't necessarily available to you, or options that you yourself look down on. That's another very common one for decisions that end up with people feeling like this. And with the pips being, we have a 7, an 8, and a 9. This is looking like, circling down towards the end of something. So whatever, towards the end of this lap, and it's looking like these decisions or whatever is implied here in this ongoing decision-making process, has been going on for a while. But with the Justice card here, it's looking like things, it's time to set aside your pride, basically, and make the right call, despite how it might not necessarily always look like your preferred way of doing it. It's not always the best way to do it in all situations. And sometimes things go sideways. And when things go sideways, that's when it's time to break out plan B. If you like this reading, please give this video a like. And you can use the timestamps in the description below to jump to your Oracle card reading. All right, let's see what we have for the Oracle card portion. This should be pretty decent. Something like that. Oh. All right. Let's do it. Group A, your card is Resoluteness. There we go. I haven't said this in a while. This is one of my favorite decks, but I hate this font with a passion. Anyway, this is I Ching hexagram number 43, and the keywords are determination, no compromises, unwavering focus, inner resolve, integrity, a test of character, and self-examination. That is so perfect for all three readings. I'm just going to repeat it and move on. Part of the reason why I love this deck. The keywords are determination, no compromises, unwavering focus, inner resolve, integrity, a test of character, and self-examination. Group B, your card is Between Worlds. This is really fascinating because given the readings that I gave, there are a lot of ways to interpret this because for some of you, there was a theme of being the go-between between different perspectives. And for some of you, there was a theme of cycles beginning and ending. And this flamingo, yeah, I think the pink birds are flamingos. But anyway, this bird, fuck it, I'm just gonna call it a flamingo, is walking from the dim to the brighter side. Obviously, that gives a sense of optimism to whatever this is. But for those of you for whom it's more a question of being of two worlds at the same time, like that kind of between worlds, it's really a question of leaning on your strengths. Yeah. Group C, your card is Vulture Spirit. Nothing is wasted. Very interesting. I'm going to take a second to think about this. So the challenge I had with this card is because, vultures, nothing is wasted. They're the ultimate scavengers, of planet Earth, basically. But the theme of waste and leaving things behind wasn't that strong through the tarot portion. But the best way that this fits is the corporate cliche of there are no challenges, only opportunities. I think that this is the way that you are encouraged to see the vulture. The opportunism, when the vulture starts circling overhead, that might be the spirit that is invited here. Group D, your Egyptian god is Amun-Ra with creation. Holy shit. That's really cool. I think that this is it's an invitation to be as creative as you can and really try to look at the bright side of things. And curiosity is a huge tool for that when things go rough, to stay in that creative spirit, even when, things are going really wrong. That can be a tool for you this week. And that's a good note to end everything on. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked this video, please give this video a like. You have a great week, I hope. Take care. I'll see you soon.